Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy. It's a blessing. It's a pleasure to be out here in nature and greeting you, reaching out to you from a heart of peace, joy, love, unity, strength, and positivity. And when I say it's really an honor to be reaching out to our people who have been miseducated, our people who have lacked self-love in many different ways, and our people who've been looking back to things that would have taken place in their life in the past. But we have to look beyond all of what has been done and look at what is happening now, because we always supposed to be living in the now, living in the present. That's the reason why I want to speak to you concerning how to meditate to eradicate poverty. Now, as a little boy growing up, we were taught to believe in education, to be successful. We were taught even by our leaders, our prime ministers, our presidents, and so on, and our teachers in school, that in order to eradicate poverty, that we must educate ourselves. And so they had a slogan called "Educate to eradicate poverty." But I'm saying to you, meditate to eradicate poverty. Now, the reason why I'm here speaking to you because of what I will have experienced in my life, and because of these experiences I'm here speaking to you. I'm so glad that I am not an intellectual. I am so glad that I am not a scholar. But all I am doing is speaking to you from what I would have experienced, and I can guarantee you that if you take what I am saying and put it to work in your life, that you will never be disappointed. But first of all, you have to purge yourself. You have to detox yourself. And when I say detox, I'm not speaking about a detoxification whereby you detox your body to lose weight. I'm speaking about a detoxification of the mind. There's certain toxic things that you have to remove from your mind. Certain belief system that you must first remove from your mind. Certain philosophies and ideologies that must be removed from you. And you have to have a new way of thinking. It is what the Bible refers to as repentance. Because repentance is not being sorrowful for something you have done, but it is speaking about a radical change of mind, a radical change of thinking. Changing the way that you think. Because if you change the way that you're thinking, you will change your world before you. Because each and every one of us are creating our world. And it has to do with how we think. Now, we are magnetic and electrical beings. And we receive and transmit energy. And all of this can be easily seen when we look at the sea. The tide, we call it current. It's electricity. Even as I listen to the river next to me here, it's electricity. It's power. And all of that is within us. Because the world doesn't exist outside of us. It exists within us. Therefore, it is our thoughts that is creating our reality. So the degree that you're holding upon, the books that you read, they were false imagined. They were false of thought. So the first step in creating anything is first believing in yourself that you are the creator and that you're creating by your thoughts. So everything in this world was false of thought. The money you use was false of thought. The book you read was false of thought. The clothes you wear, it was false of thought. So basically we are living in an imaginary world. And the only thing that is real is your own human imagination. So everything as you see is a state of mind being projected outside of you. The horse is a manifestation of a state of mind. The money is a manifestation of a state of mind. So my brothers and my sisters, when you read in the Bible, all these characters that you think that are persons, they're just states of consciousness or state of mind that you, the individual, will go through. Thus the reason why you have to meditate to change your state of mind or state of thinking. Because poverty is of the mind. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of believing. So your belief system will always keep you trapped in a certain way of thinking and believing and manifesting. That's the reason why the Bible tells you, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Because as you think or as you believe, so shall it be done unto you. You are creating your world. Therefore, if this world that we live in is an imaginary world, then the real world is when you go to bed. When you lie down to sleep, you are about to enter the spirit world. And you are a spirit having a human experience. And that spirit in you is electrical and magnetic. Therefore, when you go into this world, which is the real world, through sleep, and the secret is revealed to you in Job 33, verses 14 to 16, and it's in my book, Meditate to Eradicate Poverty. That's the reason why I'm speaking to you on my book called Meditate to Eradicate Poverty. And now you need to get the book and make everything become practical in your life. So when you go into this world, this dream world, which is the real world, you have to be going into the dream world or the real world with something that you would like to manifest in this three-dimensional world. Therefore, throughout the day, you have to pick or choose a frequency and ride that frequency. Now, one night, I was in a dream, and as if I was going out in the ocean, and I was going out and choosing a certain wave, and as if I was surfing, and when I choose a certain wave and ride that wave, because I had an intuition would tell me that is the right wave to ride that wave. I will come into another dimension. And there are other people who get lost between those two dimensions trying to ride a wave, but they end up riding the wrong wave when there was another cross tide or wave that comes and distract them. But it was so easy for me to go in and out of this wall. I could have just surf in and know how to surf back out. Come as if I was like a master of doing it. And I'm saying to you, as you go to bed, so when you are also awake. And whatever mind state you go to bed with is the same mind state you will awake with. And even what I'm saying here to you, if you think more deeply, because I'm not going to go into detail, you see it happening in the movie called Avatar. So my brother and my sisters, throughout the day, you choose that wave of frequency, vibration and energy that you want to ride throughout the day, and keep your meditation going. And be conscious as you're about to go to bed, to go to sleep, knowing exactly what you want, what you would like to manifest. Why would you like to manifest whatever is it you want to manifest? Is it of help to humanity? How is it going to lift you up as a black person? How is it going to help the black community? How are we going to help enrich us as a people of the sun? And as the sun goes down, so your body is shutting down also. Because just like how the battery in your car powers that vehicle, this vehicle has been powered by the sun. And we are the closest people to the sun. Therefore, some people, that's the reason why I've been sent to you, to teach you to walk with the sun. When you walk with the sun, and the sun parallels your own human imagination, which is God in man, and without him there isn't anything made that was made. And all things was made by him. All things was first imagined. Everything was first a thought. And everything that the sun shines upon, it brings forth new life, new foliage. And now we are coming in to that time which we call springtime. It's April time. It's the birthing forth a new life. Ride the rhythm. Get into the frequency. Walk with nature, align yourself with nature, and come into your abundance. That's the reason why it's so timely that I'm saying to you, purchase the book. Read it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, till it quicken that spark in you, and come to understand that they were training you in school to have an employee mentality and not a creative mentality, not having the mentality of the creator. So instead of being the employer, you end up being the employee. And now you'll be sending a messenger to equip you how to break the bonds of poverty. So my brother, my sister, I think I got my message across to you. I don't want to be too long. Okay, so I think I anyhow have so much to say, because when you get into the flow of the right frequency, vibration and energy, it is an intelligence that is going to speak through you. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to encourage you to support all the ebooks, because it is for you. It is your manna. Eat of that manna and build yourself. Think big. And let me just say this. If those who enslave us with the educational system could think so big that they can have cruise lines and have all of these things that they have, and I've come into this wisdom at this age, I'm saying to you who are listening to me, feed this wisdom to your children, that from a very young age, you start to put this power to work in their life. Because everything has its time and its season where it will manifest the life. The egg has its time when it's going to hatch. The animals have their time when they will bring forth also. And we as humans take 9 months. A horse, a donkey might take 12 months. So everything has its time and have its season. So I'm saying to you, make use of what I'm bringing to you. So with that being said, I want to give you the sign of the rising sun. Matthew 6:22 tells you the secret of the rising sun. Where you come back to source, you come back to light, you come back to that energy. Where he says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. If you will only see things through the eyes of the Creator that is in you, and learn to create your reality consciously, then you will understand more fully when I say to you, meditate to eradicate poverty. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.